This is how the turkey flies at 65 miles per hour. Awesome. Oh, something to show you.
Two broskies, who knows skis, with the joke skis, two broskies.
Welcome back to two. Ah, that's right. We are having a turkey cook-off challenge. So, I'm going to be brining my turkey, and Konrad will actually be deep frying his turkey.
He is going to do the old-fashioned bake method, and I'm the keep it simple method.
So I need to get everything set up for cook-off day tomorrow. I will join him and I'll kind of be a part of his a little bit, but we're gonna see who does the best turkey. My choice was brining and roasting.
I'm going to do a dry brine, because one thing you want to do with a fried turkey is you don't want it to be wet at all, because the grease will splatter all over you and cause a fire.
We have our turkey, our bird, 24-pounder. We are gonna roast this beast after we brine it, and we're gonna see who does the best tasting bird. We'll see, it should be exciting.
My turkey's a little bit smaller. It is a 7 pounds, 8 pounds, something like that. So first thing you want to do is you want to get all the stuff out of the turkey. These little things on the legs, you want to take those off. And then here, this is all your giblets. Giblets! There should be, might be a neck in here too, yeah. Here's the neck. Ooh, that's cold. Yeah! Ew, that's your turkey neck. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rinse this out a little bit so that we can defrost it a little bit more than it is. Oh, another bag of, that's the heart. Shake off as much water as you possibly can. It's pretty much impossible to get all the water off, but
this is definitely a heavy bird. So I think we just pull this, I don't know. Oh, it's the first time I've actually gotten this stuff out. So usually what we do is the lady folk do all this fun stuff and then the men come in as the heroes and carve. We basically do nothing. So this year we're doing it. So our women folk can relax. All right, okay. Oh goodness, what is that? Oh, I think it's the neck. We are still a little frozen here. I don't know what that is. Oh, what is that, the esophagus? Come on, come out of there. Oh, I don't know what that is. That looks like brain. That looks like esophagus. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh yeah. Oh, we're still a little frozen. Okay. I don't know what that is either. Okay. I don't know what that was. Okay. All right. I think we still have a heart. So we will get that out and we will get it in the brine next.
so now the job is to put some of the seasoning on there.
So we got all of our ingredients. We're gonna start pouring them in. What you wanna do first is get, I chose a cooler, but you can get a brining bucket or something that will fit your bird. Ours is 24 pounds, pretty big bird. So we had to pick something big. So that's why we chose this. And what I'm gonna do first is pour in the salt. You need to have warm water, so it's easy to mix everything and get the salt mixed, but also the brown sugar as well, because we're doing brown sugar. So first we'll add the salt. For us, you know, what we chose to do was half a cup of salt per gallon of water. Most say 1, but it's really up to you and your preference. So we're gonna be doing this. So pour that in, and then next we'll do the brown sugar. Sugar. Whoa, all right. Sorry, camera lady. We're gonna do garlic. Some say like 6 cloves of garlic. I'm kind of a garlic crazy person, so I did about 9, and you just want to bash those up. You don't need to, really go crazy on those. I did 2 whole onions, so we're going to put that in, and you can kind of break them up as you put them in. And I just kind of quartered them, and then I cut them into quarters again. After you do the brine, you don't need to season it when you put it in the oven. So everything should be seasoned all the way to the bone. That's the beauty of brining, and it should give us a plump, juicy, really good tasting bird.
To dry brine, you definitely need some salt. So we got some iodized salt. We have some rosemary. We have some thyme, rosemary and thyme, and we have some garlic powder. So those 4 things, we're gonna mix it into a bowl, and then we're just gonna basically rub it on the outside and the inside of the turkey. All right, so we're gonna just pat this dry as much as possible. Oh, you look so pretty. Lower. Whoa. Who's a dumb turkey? You're a dumb turkey. This doesn't have a brain because its head got chopped off. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put some salt in here. Not sure exactly how much salt to use, but that's probably good. A little bit of thyme. Or is that rosemary? That's rosemary. Most likely Jeremy right now is having some kind of systematic method.
We're trying to make sure it's not over salty because that can happen.
Play by the seat of my pants here. Just add some of this. Garlic powder. The secret is really the salt, so I'll make sure that we have plenty of that too.
We're only going to be doing this for a little under 24 hours. Just depending on your bird and what you want in terms of your brine flavor, you can do it for longer, but we chose to go with 24 hours, so we're going to see how that works out. And after the onions, we're going to be doing some lemons. I've heard people do oranges. You can really choose your favorite citrus. I can do limes if you want, whatever works for you. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show. This is awesome. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze them a little bit before we put them in. Just get that lemon flavor really good in there. And then we'll start working on the spices. All right, so we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of thyme. I wanted to do fresh, but I went to the store, forgot to get fresh, and then we had 8 inches of snow. So I did not drive out today and get the other ingredients. We're gonna try to get 2 tablespoons of rosemary. I don't think we're gonna do it, so that's okay. But better to have 2 tablespoons, but it will still taste delicious. And then do bay leaves, as many as you'd like. We're gonna probably do like 3, they're a little broken up, so 3, and then we're gonna do some pepper. Some black pepper, and we're just gonna pour that in. And that should be good. And then you wanna stir it. The goal here is to ensure that all of the salt and all of the brown sugar is completely dissolved in the brine, because that's really where the magic happens. I chose to go with the warm water instead of the boiled water, and we're gonna see how it turns out. But again, the goal is to really get everything completely dissolved in this brine. And we'll catch back up when this is all dissolved.
So now basically it's going to get the inside afterwards. Flip them. Don't really know how much salt to use. A little bit down inside. Let's do the whole thing. Why not? Go big or go home. All right, so that's pretty much set. Get a bag of the turkey, put it in. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. Smells really good. Just gonna wrap this up. Here we have our turkey. So we'll put this in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then we'll deep fry this bad boy. And it's gonna be way better than Jeremy's. So it's on, Jeremy.
We are now going to put our amazing 24-pound turkey into the brine. So I just wanted you to see kind of comparison. If my head was a turkey, that's what it would look like. Oh yeah. Guys, I know you can't smell this, but it smells delicious, and it will be delicious. Okay. So what you want to make sure with this is that it is completely covered in the brine. So I'm gonna have to add a little bit of water. Add a little bit of water, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack ice on top of this, okay? And with the ice in a cooler, you can keep it for a couple days. We're not going to, we're gonna do it in 24 hours, but if you had to, you wanted to save refrigerator space, for instance, this would be the way to do it. So we're gonna pack some ice on this, and then next time I see you, we'll be cooking it.